Hi guys, it's Lisa with Thrive Vans. This is one of our last 4x4s that is going out the door. Isn't she beautiful? A 4x4 stone gray. Love this color. This was an upgrade, but I think it's worth it. I think she's really, really pretty. Jeff's going to talk about the outside of the van, but I want to get to the inside of the van. So let's go. Okay, here we are in the kitchen galley. Love the kitchen galley. Starting off with our microwave. It's our Contour RV microwave. We love this. An easy pop-in meal and you're on your way. We also have our true induction cooktop. We love this just because it's safe. It only gets hot when you put the pan on it. Super easy to use, super quiet, and we love that about the induction cooker. Next we have our outlet here in the middle. Just pops up for you. It's on this beautiful white epoxy countertop. This customer preferred not to have any lines or veins. She just wanted all white and looks very clean. This is our Rivati 15x20 sink. The thing that you will not get on this bigger sink is you don't get that tilt out that you've seen in some of our videos. So the larger sink just takes up more room, so we're unable to put that extra storage, but they chose to fill up this space right here with the larger sink. Right here is where you turn the water heater on. We put a little light on it for you so that you know when it's on. And then we've got the dump and pump. We make these on our CNC machine so you can see which one is which. We had a lot of people get confused on that. Now we just have them engraved on this metal piece right here, so it's easy to know. Up above here, we've got lots of room for kitchen items. These two up cabinets above are usually for kitchen items. So again, we have the Utrusta hinges in all of our upper cabinets. We love these. There's a lot of use up and down, and so we use these hinges because they are very strong. So the Utrusta hinges from IKEA is what we prefer to put in our vans. These cabinets go all the way down. These would be for your clothes, your bedding as you go down, and you get 4 nice big cabinets. Okay, we've got a few drawers in our kitchen. This one is just for your silverware, and you might have a few remotes. We always like to keep our toe kick remote in here. Underneath this cabinet bank is the toe kick. It's nice to have that on at night, or you can have it on in daytime. This light under here lights up your kitchen galley. It's on the side right here. It's dimmable and then just off and on. This is our isotherm CR130. It's got lots of room in there for drinks and food and other items. We put in 4 drawers here for lots of your kitchen storage. In these drawers here, they are set on undermount drawer slides, and then they have the locking 90-pound magnet, so they stay nice and secure when you're on the road. Under the sink here, we have this nice big cabinet, and underneath we've got the water filtration system for the water, and there's lots of storage under there for you. And we leave it nice and open so you can get eyes on your plumbing equipment in here. Okay. In all of our builds, we do these beautiful wood tables. So pretty. I love these tables because you can work from a sitting station like this. You can have it up here for food prep, and you also can turn it around, and these two people can play a game or do work separately. So they're great. We love them. Over on this side of the van, we've got this beautiful bench. It houses this Laveo flush toilet. We have lots of videos on this so you can watch, but it's just simple. You go pee in it, you push the button, and it seals it nice and tight, kind of like a diaper genie. So it's very convenient, no smell, no mess, and people love them. Over here, we just have a little bit of storage for you. This is a place where you can put extra pillows, extra bedding, and it's a nice little cubby to have. Speaking of cubbies, we have these beautiful little cubbies that you can put anything that you want in here. Some people that have dogs put leashes in here. Put anything that maybe keys, anything that you would kind of just throw on the table as you leave the house. Or so anyway, just extra storage. And also in the back doors, we also have these cubbies. So here we have the light for the van. We put it right here. It is dimmable, you can see that. But as you come into the van, you can just reach up and turn it on. Right here is your S-bar control. This is your Servo GX. It will tell you the levels of your electricity and your water. This is our headliner shelf. This is great for storage. You can see we've got the window cover bags up here. You can put jackets. It's just a great space to put different things. And speaking of the window covers, all of our vans we cover all the windows with Van Essentials window covers. We love them because it provides you great privacy, and they're good looking, they're very sturdy, and they're magnetic. Up above my head on this beautiful ash ceiling, you have your fan. This is a Max Air fan. It has a remote, and just turn it on. A lot of times when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I will turn the air on as well as open my T-vent window that's in my kitchen. All of our chairs, our captain's chairs, swivel around, passenger and driver. They're great when you're on the road if you have work to do. We love that this front cab could be really usable space for you. A lot of people put a curtain right here. I like to keep things open. We don't have that much space in these vans, so I like to have the covers on the windows, but utilize this front cabin. We install these capsules on the side here, extending the bed length to almost a queen size bed, 79 inches. And so it allows you to sleep this way. And we love to put these beddies. These all come with our vans. We love them so much. This customer has picked the Minky that is on this side, and then the sheets that are on this side. They live in Colorado. It's a colder climate, so they chose the blanket on their Betty. The great thing about Betty is that you just zip her up and she's good to go, and she looks fabulous the rest of the day, and it doesn't drive you crazy that your bed is all messy. In the capsules, we put USB ports. Those are for your phone charging, your electronic charging. Also up here, you have reading lights. These are dimmable. They also have a USB port in them as well. And there's one on both sides. And there is a USB port on both sides of this capsule here. In the back, we'll talk about those cubbies and how they act as a nightstand up there. You can put your phone, your earrings, your watches, things like that. So those we make in the shop on our CNC, and they're beautiful, and they act as more organizational things for you to keep your things organized and have more space. In the back here, we have an air conditioner. It's a Dometic, and we love it. We have been camping with this thing, and if it's really hot and you need air at night, you just turn it on eco mode. And so it's 12 volt. You can let it run all night, and we love it because it's just one of those must-haves in a van. Both sides of the capsules have bunk windows, and these are nice if you get hot and you don't want to turn the air conditioner on. They have little windows that you can open up. It'll pull some circulation through the bedroom area. So this open space right here, we call this the garage. And we in our very first vans, we used to close this area off, but we had a lot of people that used their vans for skiing, bikes, things that they needed to pull through here. And so now we have this open area to the garage. So you can actually get out some of your stuff if you've got it loaded in the back. And it's just a nice pass through to the garage from the main cabin. Okay, well, I think that's it for the inside of the van. Now Jeff is going to tell us all about all the exterior.
So apologize for the wind. We forgot our dead cat that goes over our microphone, but hopefully it's not too bad and you can hear us okay. So on the back, this customer added some owl gear, which is pretty cool. Our vans come loaded, air conditioner, fan, tons of solar, really high-end electrical system, plumbing system. We include the flatline roof rack. We include a manual awning with an available upgrade to the Girard electric awning. Everything you need, things we've found that just people want in a van. But if you want to add some extra stuff, then we have got you covered. We are OWL distributors, flatline distributors, van speed distributors. Pretty much everybody out there in the industry CA tuned if you want a bumper. So we do all those things and we install them all in-house. And so if there's anything extra that you want in a van, we can do it. So this customer went with the Owl Talon wheels. First van we've done with those. I think they turned out really well. And they have Yokohama Geolander tires. So these are all the way around, plus the one on the spare. This is the Owl ladder, or this is the Owl tire carrier without the ladder because we have a side ladder on this van. And then over here, we have the Owl B2B, which is this unit, and then a medium expedition box. And this guy, you can put all kinds of gear in here. It's nice for wet things or camping things, shovels, axes. If you want to have an outdoor cooker, things like that, really nice to keep in here. Then they have the one-up bike trays, and they have 2 of those. So they'll be able to put those up here. So nice way to carry all your gear here on the back and not load up the inside, even though they have a good size garage. So over on this side is all of our electrical, our inverter charger, all of our electrical breakers for the AC and fuses for the DC, Servo GX unit, which is kind of the brains of that touchscreen that you saw. So we use all Victron, Battleborn, and Blue Sea equipment, which is marine grade, RV grade, high end. It's going to give you years and years of use without the headaches. And so we just think it's important to use the best. So down here is just a vent to let fresh air in, and then it can breathe out the top. We're big on using the 80/20 extruded aluminum and then leaving things open, like this is open to the top so that it can breathe, because the inverter does generate some heat. This is a battery heater, so most of our vans include battery heaters, so you can turn that on and then it'll cycle on and off if it's cold, just to keep the batteries from freezing. Fire extinguisher here, outlet for the exterior. You put L-track down both sides so you can strap gear in so it's not moving all around. And then this one, so in this one houses all of our Victron components. We've got our solar charger, our alternator charge controller, Lynx distributor, all of that there. And then the batteries, this van has 400 amp hours of Battleborn lithium batteries, and those sit up right up here. So over on this side is all of our plumbing. So we have a 36-gallon over-the-wheel well tank, and you can kind of see it in here. We have this little door for storage, and then also access if you need to get at anything. Shut-off valves are up in there. And then we use the Aquar for the tank fill and also for the shower. So it's really kind of slick. We keep everything in here. So for the fill, it's just this guy on a hose, and all you need to do is just put that in, put it in, and go ahead and fill. When you're done, you just shut that off, take it out, and there's a valve in there so that water can't come back out this way. And then for the shower, we have the same thing. It's just an attachment that goes in there for the shower. So we include this little guy, which is suction, which will attach to metal or glass. And so you can just put this on and stick that to the window and take your shower and have a place to put your shower wand. We really like this shower wand because it turns on and off. So as you're showering, you can lather up, you can turn it off, turn it on, and really nice that way. Mixer here for the hot and cold for the shower. So we have a IsoTemp 4-gallon water heater. It's a marine grade water heater. We're big on using RV and marine products in these vans. Our water pumps, all of our electrical, all of our plumbing. We want these vans to last for years and years, worry-free. And so we try and use the best products available. So the water heater will heat the water in about 20 to 30 minutes. And then that's going to supply you with hot water to the shower out here and also to the sink. And the nice thing about that water heater is once the water's hot, it's going to stay hot for about 24 hours. It's really well insulated. And so you can always have hot water when you need it. Well, I'm out of the wind a little bit, talk about the rest of it. So on top, we have a flatline roof rack with that Girard awning and electric awning. We really like it because there's no legs. It's really easy to deploy. And you don't have to, if it's difficult to do and you got to crank it out and put down the legs and difficult to put back, you're just not going to use it very much. These electric awnings are awesome, and they have some safety things built in. They have a wind sensor, so if the wind kicks up, it'll automatically retract so that it doesn't damage the awning. And then also, the awning will not work if the engine's running. It's got to disconnect, and so it's impossible to accidentally open your awning while you're driving or drive away with it out. So that's a nice thing too. We love to use this hex board for all of our garage area. It's waterproof. It's a Baltic birch plywood with a polymer resin on the outside, and it's got kind of this hex pattern that kind of gives it this industrial look. But we really like it because it's waterproof. So up on the roof, we also have 350 watts of solar. So we have two 175 watt solar panels that are situated in between the air conditioner and the fan. We have a side ladder, flatline side ladder, and then the roof rack is a flatline standard roof rack. If you are even considering doing a van conversion, I really encourage you to start planning, because it can take you, right now sprinters are running about 6 months if you could even get a build slot. We just in the last week are trying to get 3 build slots. We only could get 1, and then a few days later they called us back and said, oh, 1 more open, so we've got 2, but the 3rd one we're still waiting on. So it is still very difficult to get sprinters. It can be even harder to get Ford Transits. I've heard of wait times up to 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and Ram ProMaster, same thing. So if you want to do a van conversion, it's really good to start planning. And even if you're ordering a van that's going to come in 6 months or a year, get a build slot scheduled, because our schedule and other builder schedules fill up quickly. We also have several vans a year, probably 8 or 10 vans a year that we have coming in. And so if you want to get one of our vans, then hit us up and we can help you do that. Or even if you're just looking for a van, we have good sources, and we have kind of some dealers that we work with closely that we can get build slots, even though they may not be readily available to the public. So if you want to get a van, start planning, get with us and we can help you do that. If you want one of our vans that are coming, all of our vans that we order are all-wheel drives. We've got 2 2023s that are on the way, and then another 2023 coming in a couple of months, and then a 2024 coming at the end of the year. So we have vans coming in regularly. Yep. So if you want one, get in the schedule.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about this van?
I would say probably, I love the overall look and feel of it, but if I had to pick one thing, I would say the owl gear on the back. I really like the box and that bike carrier. It's really sturdy, really heavy duty, gives it a good look. I love when you're traveling in a van, there is limited space to put things, and sometimes you have wet bathing suits or just damp gear. Firewood, we like to bring firewood with us, and things like that. A shovel, an axe, things that get really dirty. Nice to have a place to store those. So I really like that. And
that was my favorite thing as well. Really? Yes.
I did not see that coming.
I actually like that I like the owl stuff on the back of the van. Yeah. I like that extra storage that you can have. So I really like that. So that was my favorite thing. Yeah. But I'm sad about that this is the last 4x4. And
we have one more.
Oh, that's right. We have one more. One more.
We start building tomorrow. This van gets picked up, and we start building the last of the 4x4. And that one's already sold, but we do have all-wheel drives that are
2 all-wheel drives available. So let us know if you're interested. I think that's it.
So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us with the YouTube algorithm and tells YouTube to show it to more people. And if you want to see more videos like this, van tours, or just how-to on vans, we started out as a DIY builder, so we really like to help people who are DIY builders. So we have a lot of videos on how we do things. So if that interests you, then go ahead and subscribe. Jeff and Lisa, Thrive Vans, thrive on.
Bye.
See ya. So if you like this video...
I struggle more. That was rude. Okay, go ahead. And then right here is your Servo G, and this tells
Hang
you...
on. It's a Servo GX.
In the kitchen galley, we have these nice drawers that are set on... I'm losing it.
What would it be?
Undermount drawer slides.